Okay, we need to talk about this. To each and every one out there that is attending furry conventions or fur meets, keep your paws to yourself. And now you are probably wondering, what happened? Well, I'm gonna be talking about that, and let's go into the video. Hello everybody, I am Ellie Dog and welcome back to my channel. And what I will be talking about today is people stealing fursuits. And some of you might be wondering what happened that I'm making this video. Well, there have been 2 instances of fursuits being stolen as of this year already. And I just really felt like to tell their stories and maybe give my own opinion on them and what you can do to prevent this. On the 16th of March 2024, Texas Fur Fiesta was happening. You know, the con with the weird giant baby hat, who was just judging every single furry in that hotel. I'm so sorry, I couldn't talk about Furry Fiesta without mentioning the baby. But yeah, what happened there? A fursuiter called Riksu was walking around with their fursuit, put down their head for just a few minutes, and the head was just gone. And of course, the exact same day, they made a Twitter post with them saying, "Hey, my fursuit was stolen." And it spread like wildfire. The entire fandom pretty much knew about this fursuit being stolen, and everybody was keeping a lookout. So the person who stole it probably didn't see any other outway and just put it into a trash bag and threw it into the dumpster. They didn't even have the guts to just return it or bring it to the staff. No, he just threw it away and was like, "Oh wow, I'm just throwing this away now, so no consequences for me." And unfortunately, there were no consequences as far as I know. But yes, Riksu's fursuit was found, which is super good, of course. I am so happy they got their fursuit back. But it just goes to show that some people are just ruthless, just very, very disrespectful, very ruthless, just stealing a fursuit, and when everybody knows about it, they're just like, "Oh, I can't sell this anymore." Which, by the way, how could people who steal a fursuit even think that they're gonna sell that? Because it is a persona of a person. If they would sell it, it would show up that it's stolen either way at some point. But then just bag it up and throw it in a dumpster. Oh my god. I hope that that person has a very, very bad day today. I'm sorry. But Riksu got their suit back. It had a happy ending. And now we get to Golden State FurCon, where this lovely fursuiter called Otto walked around. By the way, I love that GameCube controller on the picture you posted. You have a very good taste in games. So yeah, we're at Golden State FurCon now, and this took place on April 6th. Otto was just looking at a panel, he took down his head for a few minutes, and it was gone. Pretty much almost the same situation with Riksu. It was just gone and they couldn't find it, and he made a post on Twitter about it. Again, the furry fandom was very quick to get onto this and just retweet it and just put it out there that this fursuit was stolen. This time, unfortunately though, the fursuit wasn't found the next day, but was found 2 days later on April 8th. And Otto made some videos explaining the entire situation, so I'm just going to retell that. I hope that's fine with you, Otto. Because with Otto's fursuit kidnapper, we actually know what happened. Unlike with Riksu, where it was just gone and then it came up in a dumpster, we know what happened here. So apparently, a unsupervised minor was visiting the con for the day, just saw the fursuit head and took it with him without second thought. Only after Otto stated on Twitter, "If you return my suit to anybody who stole it, I'm gonna drop all criminal charges," he got a message with somebody saying, "Hey, I got the suit." But the person who stole it didn't want to come back to the con. They wanted Otto to drive out there and get it from him. Which Otto didn't do, which is a very good call by you, by the way, Otto, if you happen to watch this. Because you never know what kind of person did that. Because if they are so respectless that they steal a fursuit, you don't know what they're gonna do to you when you show up there. So yeah, Otto pretty much gave him a time with, "Hey, I want my fursuit back here by that point, otherwise I'm gonna charge criminal charges." Because they apparently also had CCTV footage of the guy stealing it, so they kind of knew who it was. I think so. I think they knew who it was. But the guy was probably way too scared to just give it back to Otto. Did go to the con staff, dropped it there, and said, "I found this," and then just ran away. Which is just absolutely crazy in my opinion. I mean, you stole it! Just return it to the original owner, and if you can't own up to stealing something, I think there's a severe punishment that should be in place there. Which unfortunately did not happen because, as far as I know, Otto dropped the charges against the guy. Which I would have done that. Because I feel like these people will not learn or just continue doing what they are doing. Not just that guy, but probably other people that are looking to steal a fursuit, which I don't think people are planning to steal fursuits. They just see them and they're like, they don't even think about what's gonna happen to them. They're just like, oh, I'm just gonna steal that fursuit. I don't think that their thinking goes beyond that stage. But I think, for example, the person that stole Otto should have definitely faced criminal charges just to make a statement like, you cannot steal something and get away with it unscathed. The guy even damaged Otto's suit with one tooth missing and his eye kind of being loose. So you have property damage too. That is also something that should he have been charged with. But I also kind of do understand Otto. I myself would also be a bit hesitant to deal with all of the paperwork and stuff. But still, I really hope that that person maybe gets his comeuppance at some point. And those were the 2 stories that happened this year alone. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to just tell you all, please take good care of your fursuits. Don't leave them unsupervised. Always have, like when you take off your fursuit hat, always have it with you. Don't even take it out of your hand. And if you have to, put it somewhere where you have it in your eye the entire time. Not a single second where you don't see your fursuit hat. And I just really hope that not more people will have to go through this, even though unfortunately it probably will happen again. But I hope that the people who maybe see this video take it to heart that they should always take good care of their suit. Don't be negligent, even if you're at a room party or something, or if you are with friends, always keep a lookout on your suit. Another way to protect your fursuit too is this right here. This is from @Hakun/Kona on Twitter, and they made a little pouch for an AirTag inside their fursuit head, which is an absolutely brilliant idea, which I myself maybe even consider doing too. But yeah guys, these were the 2 stories of Riksu and Otto. Thankfully their suits are back, but I really hope that some of you maybe take all of the stuff we talked about to heart and just will never have to experience this thing, because I myself would feel horrible and would be completely lost if my fursuit head would ever get stolen or be lost. But hey, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and what do you think should happen to people that do stuff like this? Tell me in the comments down below. I would love to read your opinion on this. And if you're already down there in my description, you can find my link to my Ko-fi if you want to support the channel. And of course, you can also give me a like and subscribe if you want to. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will hopefully see all of you sometime soon. Unfortunately, we do have a small break since I'm going to the UK next week, as I already told in my live streams. But I really hope that after that I will be back and I will see all of you again. Have a beautiful weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!